Hello, good morning. Good morning. Calimera, happy Frenchie Friday. Can we get a sound check? Lily, bonjour, bonjour. Can we get a sound check? And Dave wanted to know if you could see his feet. You can't. Oh, he's putting his feet, he's hiding his feet up there. We're sailing. We woke up very early. We slept outside underneath the stars last night. Oh my gosh. So, can you hear me okay? So, I came Frenchie Friday, no makeup on, just my skincare and my sunscreen. You hear me perfectly. Okay, good. Because we have the engines on. And I was going to consider doing my makeup today for Frenchie Friday, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking this barefaced look. So I don't know. We're going to see how I feel about it. Good morning. Allison is here. Lily is here. Elisa is here. Stephanie's here. Oh, happy Frenchie Friday. So, all of you that are here so far, you've been with me inside of ACIM. If you're coming on and you're new, or if you're watching the replay, this is something new that we're doing. This is, I think, our third one. I'm going to be going live on Fridays. I'm going live on Fridays, Frenchie Fridays, inside of Elegant Femme to talk about living fully. The intention for this is to have fun, to prioritize pleasure, for you to move into your weekend feeling inspired, feeling activated, feeling expanded, feeling so turned on by the opportunity to live fully, so turned on by your visions that you're literally in them, you're living them, you're feeling like this, oh my God, my life is so amazing and it's getting more amazing. Like, that's the intention. My intention is that every single woman who watches this gets so activated to be like, oh my gosh, I want more of my life, more of my life, more of my life. I want this. I want this. Imagine this. Let's go bigger. Let's move out of the sandbox, whatever sandbox. This has been an analogy I've personally spoken about with Dave for like decades. And I think I just recently voiced it on our Sensual Creation Day, talking about playing in a sandbox that's too small for us and going out of the sandbox. So now we're talking about it all over Elegant Femme. So moving out of that sandbox, letting go of the silent contract. So if you don't know what the silent contract is and you want to take that deeper, this is the way we unhook as women from performance energy. Any place in our life where we have bought into the illusion that we have to perform, that we have to sacrifice, that we have to feel guilty in order to get what we desire. And the way with which that, what we call the silent contract, hooks in, especially with successful spiritual women. Okay, so if you want the silent contract, we have a $22 opportunity with a ritual, a playbook, a way for you to start unhooking that. So we'll put that link in the description. Well, how are we? You can hear me perfectly. And yes, you can see the feet. He had them down at first. He's trying to hide them. I think it's cute. Let's not tell him. You can see them. Okay, I'm glad the microphone's working. Sleeping. Yes, we slept under the stars last night. Okay, so let's start there. Let's talk about living fully. And I don't have any agenda at all when I come here on these Fridays other than just the living fully frequency and energy. So I'm going to be watching the chat. I'm going to see what you're saying. I'm going to see what's speaking to you, and we'll just flow together. Okay, so we'll start with yesterday. We were in Parga yesterday. Dave kept telling me it was Praga, like Prada, but with a G, but it wasn't. We went into town yesterday and I'm like, babe, it's Parga. And he's like, oh. So we were in Parga, Greece yesterday. The most beautiful town I have ever seen. If you want to see Parga, go to my Instagram account. It's in my stories. It's in a post actually where I did a walk through Parga. It was like Positano meets Mykonos. It was stunning. It took us like an hour and a half to figure out our dinghy debacle. Every time, if you're familiar with sailing and you've dealt with this, you'll understand what I mean. So your dinghy on a sailboat is like a car. So you have your boat out in the anchorage in the cove somewhere, and then you use your dinghy to get places, right? To get into the town, to get into a cove, like all these things. And the thing is always, where do we park the dinghy? Where do we put the dinghy? It seems like it would be an easy thing, but there's fishermen. You can't always park it everywhere, anywhere. So it took us like an hour and a half to find a place for the dinghy. Not joking. Not joking. We were like this close to being like, do we really want to see this town? We saw it from the water. We saw it from every angle. We're like, do we need to go into the town? Like, really? It's literally 33 degrees Celsius. It's the hottest day of the year. Do we really need to see the town? You know those moments where you're inspired to do something, but everything leading up to it's like, is this really worth it? You know, right? We have those. Like, is this really worth it? I'm called to this, but is this going to be worth it? I kept reminding myself when I was in the dinghy and looking like at the beautiful cliffs like Tara, you're in the experience right now. I said this out loud to Dave many times. Stop just thinking that you have to get the dinghy parked in order for you to experience this. Like, live fully now, right? So obvious. We all know it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, but sometimes it's like, I was reminding myself of that constantly yesterday. Finally, we got the dinghy, and it was like, if you are not already following the Responsible Choice YouTube channel and this kind of stuff, you love like adventure and sailing, you want to see the behind the scenes of us living this way, go watch that channel. I don't know when this episode's going to come out, but you're going to see the dinghy debacle. And in the end, we like tied the dinghy to 2 posts. It was a whole thing. Then we walked into town, and it was like a 45-minute walk. I'm carrying Lucy, which Lucy weighs like 17 pounds, by the way. The sand was we had to walk through sand, through like resorts to get to the other side. Dave's carrying Olivia. People are sunbathing. We're walking through hot sand. I've got my gold Greek sandals on. I'm like, this is not good for my sandals. I have a beautiful white caftan on. That was a good vibe. The white caftan, the oversized white caftan that I bought in Sivota, that was a good vibe. It was huge, blowing in the wind. That was good. We start walking up the steps to the town. It's like this old medieval village, absolutely gorgeous. I'm having to be careful because I have my white sandals on and they're slippery. Like, have you walked through, like, in Greece, here it's different, but in Syros, there's actually marble on the ground because they had so much of it in the old days. They made the city floor out of marble in Syros and a part in Greece. So this isn't marble, but it's kind of a similar white, shiny slate rock. Really pretty, but really slippery. So we go all the way up. It was stunning. It was so beautiful. There were like reds and greens and pink colors. We walked by this beautiful ceramic store. I actually haven't even, should we do a reveal? Do you want to see what I bought? Would that be fun? Should we talk about beauty and what I bought in Parga? What do we want to talk about? What should we talk about? So I can talk about sleeping underneath the stars. I can show you what I bought in Parga, what I think is so cute. You want to see it? Let me see if the bag is still up here or if it's downstairs. I'm looking. I can go get it. Should we just do should we have this be a Terra Panier day? Do you want me to go get all my shopping goods? Okay, hold on. Watch the view. I'll be right back. Okay, so I figured I have what I bought in Parga, but maybe I'll show you what I bought in Sivota too. Would this be fun? we'll get like Greece vibes. I'll tell you what to buy if you want to while you're here. Yeah, if just look at this while you'll feel like you're on the boat. Okay, is this fun? Is this valuable? Do we like this? Let's play. Super fun. Okay, let's play. Okay, I haven't even opened it. Look, it's still stapled. This young girl was so beautiful. Let's talk about living fully in this context. So I passed this store on the way down, and I was like, you know, oh my God, I love all that whole entire vibe. The colors were so pretty, and it just was like, I want that. So I left it. I saw Dave roll his eyes. Like, he saw me go like that, and it was 33 degrees, and he was like, can we just, sit down somewhere and get something to eat and something to drink? So I let it go. We walked all the way down to town. We were sitting at the Greek cafe having a Euro, and I said, I want those things that we saw. I want them. I know what I want. I want this. I want this. I want this color. I want the thing. Give me the card. My PayPal card's actually expired. I'm like, give me the card when we go. I'm letting you know in advance. This is happening lovingly, right? So I went into the store and I bought the things that I wanted. And the young girl, I mean, she must have been like maybe 16, really, really beautiful. She took like, not even joking, like 15 minutes to wrap this. And Dave was sitting outside with the dogs in the 33-degree heat. And I was watching myself like wanting to hurry her up. And another example of living fully. Because inside I was telling myself like, Tara, just how many times have you sat outside with the dogs while Dave's in the grocery store? He's going to be okay. Just relax. Enjoy this. Watch her wrap each thing. So I think she thought I told her, it's okay. Don't worry. We live on a boat. But I think she still thought I was going to travel with it, So she was trying to be really careful with it. But she wrapped every single thing. Okay. I think these are the cutest things. Literally, this is the kind of stuff that gets me excited. Picking up my fancy dress. I bought it last week. This is perfect prep Frenchie Friday. Okay. Halmea, you're here. Bettina's here. Nikki's here. Okay. Do you want to see how cute these are? I was going to do my makeup today, but forget it. We're doing bare face Frenchie Friday. Oh my God. Okay. So it's a little shot glass. And Dave's like, you don't drink shots. This is not practical. I'm sorry. Have you met me? Since when is anything about me practical? Anything. Name one thing about Tara Marino that's actually practical. I don't think there is anything. Look at how cute. So I did say some gentleman gifted us. I think it's called, one of you might know. I think it's called, Dave, what's that liquor? Orzo? Ouzo? There's some Greek liquor made out of like the grape rinds. Had to get 4 of them. I think they're the freaking cutest. And why did I get 4 when there's only 2 of us on the boat? Just in case when Dom and Nico come, they want to do a shot of Ouzo with their mother. Look at, can you see this? Oh, look at how cute they are. So they're handmade. I love them so much. I got them because they make me happy. That's why I got them. Ouzo, right? Ouzo. And they match our boat. Our boat is blue. She wrapped this. Look at this. So, did you see all this? Such a sweetheart. Okay, and then I saw this. So they're going to be like little decorations. I've got to be, I want my boat to be minimalist though, so we can't go too crazy. But look, we're next to my kitchen sink. And now what needs to happen is I need to get a flower. Okay, so this is our Parga haul. Okay, you see that? Our little, they are actually very delicate. So I am going to put them back in here just while we're sailing carefully. And I'll put them in my, actually I do have a panier here. So we will pretend like this is a live panier. Was anyone around Elegant Femme when I used to do a peek inside my summer panier? Ouzo is powerful. Yeah, we read all about it. And Dave's like, okay, you have to eat with it. You sip it slowly. You like, there's a whole way to do it, a whole history of it. Oh, I didn't bring my purse, but this is a gift. Okay, this is one of my, this has a, it's not really green. It has a little cover on it, but this is a gift for my sister. I don't think she's going to be watching this. But this is one of my favorite Greek handbag designers. I discovered her like, I don't know, in 2013 or something. So it's called Elf, E-L. I'll post it. I'll post her. I actually posted her on my stories. So I got that for my sister. Want some more good stuff? Okay. When in Greece, ladies. IMO. So look at this, handmade. Okay. Handmade by Loy K. All right. So look at this. Okay. A little rope with gold in it. I might have to stand up to show you. Haven't worn it yet. Okay. So, made in Greece, obvi, and I have more stuff. You like it? Isn't that so pretty? Here's another one. Have not worn this either. I'm saving this for like a special date. Okay, so this is it's mystery resort wear. I'll just read it to you. It says the mystery resort brand combines the fresh of the islands, Greek sun with the holy beautiness of the woman gender. Our materials are made from cotton. Our unique patterns are inspired from our culture. Every process is made in Greece. There is continuous production for ever recurring order. So they're actually limited edition, but it's translated. So aren't they amazing? And then I got a big white oversized caftan as well. So I will tag, trying to get back in here. I've got a tackle box beneath my feet. I will tag that designer. There is something so epic, I believe, when we consider living fully and we go to a place. This is why I love travel so much. So Dave and I are figuring out where are we going to winter our boat and all of these conversations. And I literally said to him, I am in my Greek goddess era. We are staying in Greece because I want to embody it fully. We were talking about maybe going to Italy, but I'm like, I'm not ready for my Italian diva era. When I get there, I will be staying there. But now I'm in my Greek goddess era. I'm wearing caftans and Greek dresses with gold belts, and I'm eating feta and fresh tomato. dry white wine, and grilled fish. And when I'm complete with that, I will let you know when we can go to another country. But for me, I love to immerse myself. That to me is living fully. To be with the locals, to talk to them, to know how to say Kalimera, Efraisto Puri, and the best word ever, Palagalo, which means you're welcome, and also excuse me, and also sorry. And it's kind of like prego in Italian. Palagalo is the best word ever. Try to say it. It's the funnest thing to say. Palagalo. It's the best word ever. Okay. The other thing, I haven't unpacked any of these bags. They've all been in shopping bags for a while, so this is fun. Then we were in Sivota. Sivota is amazing. Okay. This is from Taste and Flavor of Olive. So there's a store called, can we even make this up? It's called Nymphs. Nymph. Okay. Nymphs. Okay. So I had read about Sivota, and I had read about their ancient olive trees and their ancient olive groves. And I was really called. I was like, I need to go sit with these olive trees. So we were having coffee, and I even posted like where the cafe I was at. It was Forest. I posted on my stories. And I was like, Dave, I need to go find these olive trees. And he's like, I love you. It's hot. I need to edit video, and we're going to go look for an olive tree. And I was like, yeah, we're going to go live fully. Go look for an olive tree. So we ventured like off the coast back into the mainland, like 20 minutes. And have you ever been to Greece in the summer? There's a special thing in the air. The heat is like, you can't explain it. It's really something. I started to see the olive trees, and I knew that I was looking for a particular olive tree. I didn't like know her, but I knew her. Do you know what I mean? I had been getting dreams, and I'm going to get an olive tree for the boat. I don't know where I'm going to find her, but I'm going to find her, and she's going to be beautiful, and she's going to be probably 3 feet tall, 2 or 3 feet tall, and I'm going to put her in a terracotta pot. Again, there's nothing practical about this. There's nothing practical about this. There's nothing practical about living fully, except that's the most practical thing that we can do in life is live fully. So I was searching for her. I had been having dreams like about olive trees, and I could just feel her calling me. So we're going through, and I start seeing these old olive trees, and they are magnificent. And they're behind this red, like barbed wire, kind of not barbed wire, because we have a whole thing about that inside Elegant Femme. It wasn't barbed wire. It was like chicken fencing, kind of. You know, it wasn't spiky or pokey, but it was behind a red fence, and I could see through. And so I was asking ChatGPT, like, what is this? And it's a private property where these trees have been passed down generation to generation, so they protect them because they use them for harvest. And I was really touched by this, and I kept walking, and I saw this huge olive tree. She was cut in half. She wasn't bearing fruit anymore. The inside, like, of her trunk was wide open, and another tree had been growing through. And I sat and said a prayer with this olive tree, and I got this beautiful imagery of myself growing older, not producing. Oh, this is going to make me cry. Not producing, fruit, not fertile in that way, or getting close to not being fertile in that way anymore. And I heard her whispering to me, you're still beautiful. You still have you. You still have purpose. So I had this whole moment with this olive tree. Dave's like, I left Dave on like in a shady spot where I went and did this. So he was like, just, sitting waiting for me to have my olive tree moment. And I came back down, and I was like glowing. And we walked back into town, went around the corner, and I was like, I had been saying to him, I need to get some olive oil from this town. As soon as we turned the corner back into town, a different way than what we had came up, there was a store. So I went in and I talked to this woman, and it's her family. It's her family that has this. The olive oil's inside, But I got also body cream made with olive oil, and this one is the extra virgin olive oil, the organic cold pressed body cream. Okay, I got that. Haven't opened that either. And I also got, what else did I get? I got face cream. Okay, this is anti-wrinkle and moisturizing day cream with aloe vera in it. And this one actually has jasmine in it with the olive oil. So I talked to the family. Oh, I also got really beautiful wooden spoons for salad made out of the olive tree bark, the olive tree itself. And then she gifted me, which happens all the time. So the lady that I bought all the dresses from, this happens to me all the time. She gifted me this beautiful, I added to my stack, and it was perfect. Like the color, she gifted me this beautiful one, the browns, and can you see it? The brown and the gold. So she gifted me that when I bought the dresses, and it goes perfect. It's my stack. And this woman gifted me this bar of olive oil soap. So that's my recent, those are my recent purchases. I hadn't purchased anything in a while. We had been in anchorages and just, it wasn't, even in Montenegro, I was like, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I got my cosmetic stuff in Montenegro, but I just wasn't feeling anything else. And then I got to Greece. Dave already is like, babe, you want to slow down? You know, we're going to be here for a few months. Because I see it and I like it. All right. What are the questions? What's moving through when we're watching this? How mad is so gorgeous. I'm hand washing my Indy sweater after a 10-hour flight to Jakarta. I'm going shopping after this. So Halmea is literally my Terra Paris model. So Halmea bought the original collection. Halmea, what was it? Like 2015? Yeah, 15. You're saying 10 years. Yeah, 2015. She bought the first collection of Terra Paris, and I did them in this beautiful hat box. And the Indy sweater, which we sold out of the first collection very, very quickly. And Halmea she hand washes it. Every time Halmea has come on a trip with me, she's been to Provence with me, she's been to the Soul of Beauty, she's been to the Chateau. You've been, how many places, Halmea, around the world? New Mexico, Arizona. So, and always, I see her and she's like, oh, I'm traveling in this. I have my Indy sweater. Paragalo. Yes, you spell Paragalo like that. Dave showed me that yesterday. I was like, I would have never spelt it with a K. I mean, I obviously don't really speak Greek, so I wouldn't know how to spell it, but it's Paragalo. I love it. I love it so much. Saying it makes me happy. Just saying it makes me happy. And when Dave told me, it means like also, sorry, excuse me. I was like, I'm just going to say it everywhere when I'm walking. Yasas, Kalimera, Efraisto Poli, Paragalo. I love it so much. Around the world. Okay. Do we have questions? Do we have anything else we should deepen? I trust that this was valuable. I mean, it's pure Frenchie energy, right? Frenchie Friday shopping haul from Greece live while I'm sailing from Parga, 10-hour sail to Vati. We're going south to the Southern Ionian Islands. That's where we're on our way. So any questions, any thoughts, anything else that we can how does this feel? Is this triggering for you? Are you like, oh my gosh, must be nice. I wish I could do that. Is it inspiring for you? Is it a little bit of everything? Is it like, oh my gosh, like Halmea, I'm going to go shopping? Is it, oh, I want to immerse myself in culture? I want to, for me, what's so fun from a Frenchie perspective is really when I travel, I really am looking at an expansion of my own identity. That's what travel does for me. I have cracked open worlds beyond worlds and lifetimes beyond lifetimes. We just had our toot call a few days ago this week, and I said to them, I can't even believe it's been a month since we've talked because I feel like it's been almost 10 years in my own life. Like I am not the same woman that had this call a month ago. And that's the frequency that we're in inside of Elegant Femme. And for me, the travel, the expansion, the identity shifts, the, oh my gosh, that's available. Oh my gosh, I can do this. Oh my gosh, this isn't a vacation. Dave and I keep reminding ourselves, this isn't a vacation. We live this way now. How did that happen? It's the Frenchie energy. It's this expansion. It's the tout est possible energy. It's what we talk about inside of our Chateau Neuf mastermind, which women are applying for. Like the highest level mastermind. It's a 6-figure mastermind. And we just got another application this week. Women who are really being called to live and create parallel worlds from the space of the Frenchie vibe, beauty leading, feminine mastery in this way. The Atelier, which we just opened, which I opened 5 spots for. We have 3 of them gone. We have 2 spots but remaining, and I have 6 or 7 outstanding applications. Like this vibe, it's not happening because I'm squeezing, because I'm forcing, because I'm trying to prove or push, or it's happening from this energy, from the Frenchie energy, from the living fully energy. Women are feeling it, they're seeing it, they're sensing a shift, and they want to live fully as well. Not necessarily live the way I'm living, although maybe, but the inspiring space inside that says, she's living fully, I want to live fully. So if anything, when we're having these conversations, again, my intention is that you see this, you feel this, and if it sparks something inside of you that says, I want to live fully, not maybe I want to live that way, right? We had our Chateau Neuf call yesterday, and one of the women was like, I want that. I want to travel the world in my bathing suit like you're doing. And we ended up cracking up on the call because I had a top on, but I ended up standing up. I was in my bathing suit. We were laughing so hard. Like this kind of creation is what we're about inside of Elegant Femme. Co-creating at the highest level with God, through God, as God. Living fully. There are no limits to living fully. There's not this limitation that's from gratitude that says, oh, I'm so grateful for what I have. I should probably like stop. Do you know what I mean? Like even the part of me that as I'm talking to you, like witnessing that old part of me that would have been like, oh my gosh, I don't want anyone to be upset because I bought all these new dresses, or I don't want anyone to feel bad or to feel less than, or we get comments like inside of the Responsible Choice YouTube channel, you have too much money, you have too much this, you look too good for your age. These fears that we have as women, probably men have them too, that if we live fully, not everyone's gonna like it. That's true. But do you know, more than those comments, which have been a handful, people are like, keep going, keep living fully. So witness today, if there's any part of you that's been holding back from living fully because you're afraid of what someone else is going to think. If you're afraid of hurting someone else's feelings, if you're afraid of shining too bright, if you're afraid of going too big, if you're afraid of being misunderstood, more than the people that might not get it, there are so many people that do. And again, in the end, we're not doing it for them, right? We're doing it for us. Yes, Greek goddess era, feeling that too. That's my girl. I totally do the same. Travel, and they want me to, where'd it go? And they want me to stay. Hold on, where'd it go? Where are all the comments? Okay. Need to travel further. Yes. Love it. The stargazing. Did you take pics? So I woke up. It was really, I can't even believe I have this much energy because, well, we went to bed fairly early, right? We went to bed when the sun was going down and like 10 o'clock probably. And I kept waking up and looking around because there were quite a few boats around us. And, there was one that parked right behind us. So I was a little bit like that. But also all night I was watching up on the, up in the mountain that where the hike that we did into town. They lit up the old castle. So I was staring. The boat would spin at night and I would get different views. So I kept on waking up and looking. And there's like this beautiful backlit castle. And I'm like, is this literally itself? It shows itself at this particular time where I was. So It was stunning. I tried to get a couple pictures. I didn't have my phone, but I saw that Dave had his and he was sleeping. So I like reached. They're not great. I'm going to look at them today. You know, it's one of those things that you couldn't quite capture. Do you know what I mean? It was just so romantic and so beautiful. And I literally can't even believe that I have this much energy because I got up at like 5:30. We were sailing out. It was really funny because we were pretty deep in the cove. We had gotten there a couple days earlier and a lot of people had come after us. We were passing by these monohulls with like heaps of bodies on like the deck. It was so cool, like 10, 15 kids in their sleeping bags with pillows. Oh my God, it was so cool because we left so early. So I'll take a look at the pictures today and see, but I don't think they're going to translate. You know, it's like when you try to take a picture of the moon, if you don't have an amazing camera, it's like wah, wah. But it was stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I see so much in you as you express your play and joy. Yes, yes, I love that. Curious to see the indie sweater. In fact, I mean, you can't even believe that this thing is 10 years old. It's 100% cashmere. They start to thin after a while, like cashmere does. Do I have mine on the boat? I have the newest version on the boat with the black diamond in the center that will be launched when it's time. I thought it was going to be this year, but God has other plans for me this year. So we'll see when that unfolds. Love traveling. It's my ultimate goal to be a digital nomad, non-location specific for work. Yes, yes, yes. Rotating chef. So I love it. Olive tree. Yes, let's wrap ribbons of our essence around the world. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. I want to live fully too and travel the world too. It's been a dream for so long. Where am I? What date? I am in Greece, in the middle, sailing from Parga to Vati, and it's 8:30. No, that's French time. I think it's 9:30 or something. All right, beauties. So let's utilize this as an inspiration portal. Drop your dreams in the chat. What is living fully to you? What's inspiring to you from this entire conversation? What is it activated, ignited, opened inside of you? Let's utilize this time to expand your vision, to live in it now. Like the idea that, yeah, I want to do that someday. I totally understand. And that's a beautiful thing, right? When Dave and I wanted to do this for 15 years. We've been married for 24 years. For, over half our marriage, we've been talking about buying a boat and sailing around the world. The power is we didn't wait until we got the boat to start living this dream. We lived it every single day. And I really want to leave you with that because knowing, if you're following us in ACIM, we live in the mind of God. That's where we are. This is just like the expression, right? The physical expression. All of this that I'm living now is just the physical world catching up to what I've been living inside of myself for decades. It's always that way. It always is that way. So the permission to gift yourself, just like have all of you heard the baguette story? I'm not going to tell the whole story now, but it was the same thing. And I didn't even know what I was doing then. I was just walking with a baguette underneath my arm in Arizona in 103-degree heat with French music on, pretending I was in France. Listening to French music, I literally was in France. I wasn't trying to trick myself into getting there. I was literally there. And what happened? Within 2 years, we were living in France. We don't do this process of living fully this way to try to get somewhere else. This is big. I'm going to leave you with this, okay? Allowing yourself to live fully now, to live the dream now. And if you're like, Tara, I don't get it. What do you mean? I'm not on a boat with you right now. I am not buying dresses in Greece right now. I'm not sitting underneath an olive tree right now. Well, I'm telling you, you could in your mind. And I'll listen. The part of you that's like, that is not fun. I want to be there. I want to be doing it. Can you make it fun? Can you allow it to be fun? Dave and I would sit on our deck in the Outer Banks with our coffee, and our eyes closed, and one of us would start talking. And we would say, oh, do you feel that? Do you feel the salt breeze? Oh my God, do you remember? Do you remember when we were back in the Outer Banks and we were literally visioning all the time and talking all the time about getting a boat? Do Do you remember those 3 boats that fell through over the course of 15 years? Oh my God, we're here. We're living it. We're on our boat. Oh my God, I cannot believe. Where do you want to sail today? Should we put the mainsail up? We did it all the time. The Femme Vision that I talked to you about. If any of you were on Sensual Creation Day, and if you missed Sensual Creation Day, which is a 90-minute powerful transmission / workshop / atelier vibe to create what it is you desire in the next 6 months, it's now available as a bonus inside of Always Enough. Always Enough is a brand new program. So you can have Always Enough. You can have Sensual Creation Day lifetime access for $88. If you want that, just let us know. We'll drop that link. The Femme Vision process that I teach you is literally how Dave and I create our life. It's how we've created this. And we live it every day. We don't wait. It's not like, oh, I want to do that someday. We do it. We travel there inside of our minds. I've seen myself in Greek boutiques buying beautiful dresses, sitting with the olive trees, right? Drinking beautiful wine. Like, create this, live it inside, and then allow the outside to catch up. But really live it. There's a difference between being in the end with the vision, letting the vision see you, being truly in it, versus reaching for it or sitting beside it. So we're going to leave that for now. We're going to leave this. Traveling, growing from within. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I intend for my unboxing of my dress to be as exciting as the dress is perfect. It was a long shot buying it. I love that. Do you know, I haven't even tried these dresses on. I didn't try them on in the store either. If I see something and I like it and I get like a vibe for it, I just buy it. Sometimes if I feel like I'm not sure, I will try something on, but many times I'm like, yep. So I haven't even tried those on yet, but try it on. Enjoy it, Stephanie. It's going to be perfect on you. Allow it to be perfect. Okay, my mom once told me that we're God's dream. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, ladies. Have a gorgeous, is it a new moon? Happy Leo new moon. How perfect is that? We will take it. We will take it. And maybe another time we'll do a Frenchie Friday beauty drop makeup situation. That could be fun. If you have thoughts, ideas, requests for what it is you'd like to know about on Frenchie Friday, drop them in the chat. If you have questions for me, I can't guarantee that I'll answer them, but I'm open to seeing what inspires me. So if you have questions about the Frenchie, if you have requests, like let's do a beauty thing, how do you do this? Let's do a vision process. If you have any requests, drop them in the chat and let me know so we can play with this. I will be live here again next Friday. Frenchie Fridays, Living Fully with Tara Marino and other gorgeous women from around the world. So if you love this vibe, like the channel, subscribe, leave a comment, all of those beautiful things. And if you would like to take it deeper with Elegant Femme, we have millions of ways for you to do that. So you can always email info@elegantfemme and let our team support you and help you. What are your dreams? What would be most supportive to you at this particular time? Whether you want to start out and like dip your toe in the water, or if you want to do a deep dive and go all the way in for an atelier day or Chateau Neuf for Tout est possible, we have everything. We have it. We don't have everything. We have haute couture spirituality. We have the best of the best. That's what we have. I'll also leave some links in the description. Okay. All right. Hi to Dave. His little feet. Dave, you want to come say hi to everybody? There he is. There's the man. There's the captain. Captain Dave. This is, look how gorgeous he is. Look how tan he is. I think I'm tan, and then he sits next to me, and I'm like, I look washed out. I don't have any makeup on, though. I look pretty good with no makeup.
You look so pretty. And I did put my makeup on.
You did. Look at this. Dave Marino, everybody.
Yeah,
the so man behind the legend.
This camera's adding, like, you know, they say some cameras add weight. This one adds
No, that's what you
color.
look. That's what you look like, Dave. That's how dark you are.
Yeah, you don't know.
My Italian husband. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, everyone.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Yeah, have a great weekend. We will be back here on Monday for ACIM. If you'd like to join us, Chic 365, which is Elegant Femme's Guide to A Course in Miracles. And if that's not your vibe and that doesn't like align, then meet us back here next Friday. All right. Mwah!